Is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? It's your boy WOLFZ back for another episode, and today we got something a little bit special for y'all. Today we are going to be working with the California Highway Patrol, and today we are going to be featuring this beautiful 2019 Dodge Charger. So without further ado, let's dive in here and take a little bit of a closer look. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie, that is one beautiful and yet iconic looking cruiser if I've ever seen one. My goodness. I love CHP, man. I love CHP to death. It's such an iconic agency. It's not even funny, y'all. It's like a lot of the old school movies feature CHP, LAPD, things like that. So, I mean, it's definitely an iconic area. Not a fan of the state, but a fan of their police cars. That is for sure. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this pack. This pack is made by my boy Chief at EFLM. Super excited to be checking out some more of his content, that is for sure. Now, one thing about this pack, this definitely was one of his first packs when we went to Mod.io. This was definitely one of the packs that blew up. Everybody was running CHP. CHP was used by so many RP communities, still is to this day. It's such an iconic looking police car, that is for sure. However, let's go ahead and talk about the vehicles included. This pack does include the 2011 Crown Victoria, the 2009 Dodge Charger, 2019 Ford Taurus, 2016 Ford Explorer, 2021 Tahoe. It also includes the transport van. However, it also includes the F600, aka the F150 pickup truck. Regarding that, it also includes the 2019 Dodge Charger, the 2020 Ford Explorer, the 2021 Dodge Durango, the 2020 Ram pickup, aka the Buck, standard body, and also the Bearcat. For canine vehicles, it includes the 2016 Ford Explorer and the 2021 Chevy Tahoe. So definitely a pretty large pack, that is for sure. My goodness. Uniforms included are going to be option number one, uniform option number one, which is going to be what we're going to be running today, which is the Class A uniform. Option number two, which is uniform option 2, is going to be your Class B Navy uniforms. Some of y'all may remember during the COVID period, CHP stopped wearing their tans and they started wearing these Navy uniforms, and that is because due to COVID, when everything was shut down, they couldn't get their uniforms dry cleaned. So the Navy uniforms, you can just throw them in the washing machine and they are good as new. But either that, if I'm not mistaken, K9 for CHP still runs the Class B uniform. Option number 3, which is your Class A uniform, and it also includes uniform option 4, which is your SWAT uniform, which is a fully camouflaged uniform and pants with a black tactical vest. The patch is a little bit darker. I guess it's supposed to be tactical patch, but either way, still looking pretty daggone good. I will say that the option number 2 for uniform option number 2, which is your Navy uniform, also includes sergeant stripes. So very cool indeed. My goodness, look at this thing. Now, I haven't ran CHP in a very, very long time, let me say. But as I've mentioned so many times before, CHP is super iconic. They've had iconic vehicles. I mean, they're starting to roll out Durangos. They got their Ghost Durangos now, which we will check out in the future. updated their lighting along with their siren. Now today we are going to be running the Wheelin CHP siren made by my boy Echo. The reason being is because that siren still is such an iconic siren. I hate CHP when they got rid of it and they started updating their stuff. They now run regular sapphires. I believe they modified it a little bit so the tone is a little bit slowed down. But it's so sad to see those iconic sirens that CHP ran for so long just disappear like that. Now, some of their older units, like some of their old K9 units, I know they still had 15 Explorers on the road. That's shocking. And they still have the old school sirens, but a lot of their newer Chargers, like their updated Chargers, I believe the last year was 2023 if I'm not mistaken, still have or have been changed to the newer sirens. They also updated their light bars as well. The light bars have more amber in the back versus I believe back in the day it only had 2 ambers in the back of the bar. Now it has like half the rear of the bar is amber. So, I mean, they updated a few things. They did a couple modifications to the light bars and the overall lighting in general. Some of y'all might have noticed that whenever you look at responding videos, that the lights with the grill lights are not synced up at all, and that's because of the new consoles that they have in their units. I don't know why they don't sync them up, but they are not synced up at all. It's like that with the 2020 FPIUs, and it's sad. It really is. But overall, their newer units have side runners now, and they have slick tops. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's so crazy to look at, not going to lie. But does that scream CHP? No, it does not. Honestly, y'all, an agency should not be changing things like that. If it's not broken, don't change it. Especially something as iconic as CHP. CHP is so iconic. I was disturbed when I found out they were changing things and they were getting new things. It was so sad to see. It really was. They updated the sirens, and it's like, guys, don't do that. Don't do that. But you know what? I'm just a voice. People don't listen to me, but it is what it is. However, with all of that in mind, lighting today is made by yours truly, WOLFZ. I haven't used this lighting file in a while. I actually had to do a little bit of work on it because it was a little broken. It's been so long since I've touched it. Either way, today we're going to be running in the 2019 Dodge Charger because it is still the iconic cruiser that CHP runs to this day. You still see lots of Chargers. You're starting to see more in 2020 Explorers on the road. And you're starting to see some of their stealth Durangos as well. They did mention that they do have a couple fully marked Durangos along with a couple Polar Bear Durangos. But unfortunately, I cannot find any footage on that whatsoever. So some of my info might be a little bit outdated. However, with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and go over some errors. Now, I did find a couple of errors, unfortunately. And this is for the black and white pack. We are planning on doing an episode featuring the Polar Bear pack as well, so stay tuned for that. However, regarding the F-150 Ford pickup truck, I am unsure if this is intentional. However, there is a paint error on the back of the cab where the paint is actually going over the curve to the back window. Unsure if that's intentional. However, to me, it did not match. It looked a little sloppy. I'll see if I can throw a screenshot up on the screen, but definitely unsure if that was intentional or if that was just because of the way the template was. However, it definitely did not fit with me. However, regarding that bit of information, moving on to the 2021 Dodge Durango, there is white on top of the rear, the fin right above the rear glass. The bottom of the fin is black, but the top, the white from the roof, is continuing over the fin. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I think that part of the fin is supposed to be black, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, it's very, very hard to find media on the Dodge Durango, so God forgive me. But either way, it just didn't match with me. But we will go from there. At first, I was a little confused regarding the unit numbers, I will say, regarding the Durango, but it's actually correct. The unit number is supposed to be on the front half of the light bar towards the windshield, facing the opposite direction. I thought that was wrong, but apparently that's right. So gotta love it. There it is. Regarding errors for the uniforms, not going to lie, uniforms are definitely looking spectacular. That is for sure. I love the fact that we have a different variants of uniforms to choose from, whether it's SWAT, Class B or Class A uniforms. However, I will say that the Class A uniforms, the patches need to be raised up quite a bit. They are a little bit too low. They definitely should be right on that crest right there, as you can see where the shoulder is. But they are just a little bit too low for my liking, so definitely would consider raising those patches up just a little bit. I definitely do hope that 600 will make it a little bit easier to add patches on the templates. That way, because I noticed that this is a very common mistake where the patches are either too low or, you know, they're not crystal clear. I hope that one day we get a PED update where we can actually put legitimate patch, kind of like 5M, how 5M has their patches, because you can actually read the patches. You can see every detail in the patch, and the PEDs look amazing. I will say, I give 5M the benefit of the doubt. I hate the game, but I love the way the PEDs and the cars look. They definitely do look really good, that's for sure. However, definitely uniforms other than that are looking spectacular, that is for sure. Other than that bit of information, definitely a good job by Chief and his team. This is definitely one of their top most downloaded packs, that is for sure. Like I mentioned in the beginning, so many communities use this pack for their RP experience, and this is definitely one of the most iconic cars inside flashing lights, that's for sure. Not to mention all over the world. I think everybody knows what CHP is, so that's very cool indeed. However, with all of that information in mind, definitely a good job to Chief and his team. Definitely very iconic, that is for sure. Definitely highlighting the state of California and definitely highlighting the California Highway Patrol. So let's go ahead and move on to our final rating and get started with Patrol, because I know y'all are ready for this one. I am. However, we have minor paint errors, but definitely fixable, that is for sure. I believe that's all the paint errors that I could find. But other than that bit of information, uniforms are looking spectacular, super clean. Definitely a good job to everyone, that is for sure. So definitely deserving of that 9 out of 10. Definitely deserving indeed. I would love to see these errors be touched up, that is for sure. Drive my OCD mad, let me tell you. However, definitely a good job to Chief. Links for this pack will be in the description box down below. For those that would like to run with the California Highway Patrol for their next RP experience, definitely do encourage you to do so. Stop by Mod.io, tell them that Wolf sent ya. However, I will also include the siren down below, made by my boy Echo. Definitely a good job with this one. Definitely crystal clear. Definitely very clean. Definitely iconic, that's for sure. However, with all of that information, let's go ahead and dive into this episode and see what we can get into. 1F1 Radio, be advised, copy. Good, show me en route. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this patrol off, it looks like we already have a call for service. Looks like it's going to be a report of a suspicious individual looks like it's going to be right by the hospital. So we're going to head to that area and see if we can see what's going on over there. That's definitely bizarre. No other notes or anything like that, just a individual hanging around there, I guess. So let's see what we got. Hopefully nothing too crazy. We're going to go ahead and try to beat this light. I made it. Alright, so it looked like it was going to be on this side street here. So let's go ahead and update the radio. 1F1 radio. Apple 1, be advised, 23 in the area. Don't really have a description of who we're looking for either, which is kind of a bummer. So it looks like it's going to be right down this road here. I wonder if they are behind the building. Let's go behind the building, because I guarantee that's where they're going to be hanging out. Is there a driveway there? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. But there is a parking lot over there. Oh my goodness, I hate these red lights. I mean, who likes a red light? I tell you. I mean, you'd be sitting there forever sometimes. Alright, looks like we got a pedestrian. Get out the way. 1F1 radio update, be advised. I'm going to be behind the complex. Trying to locate my individual. 1F1 radio, shots fired. Shots fired. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have shots fired. Let's go ahead and get some 32s on the way. I didn't think I could call them in the car. That's actually really cool. Let's go ahead and get our PA. This is the California Highway Patrol. You need to lower those weapons now. Oh, goodness. 1F1 radio made contact with my vehicle. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a AR because we're going to need it. Hey, y'all need to drop the weapons now. 1F1 radio, shots fired by my end. Drop the weapons now. Drop the weapons now. Oh my goodness. I need to move behind this wall. Excuse me? They're down. They weren't down a second ago. Alright, let's move in. Oh, I hate that noise. Hey, don't move. Don't move. I think y'all are dead, but still. I don't know if there's another one back here. Don't move, guys. Don't move. Don't move. Alright, so they're down. Corner's clear. It looks like the walkway is going to be clear as well. Actually, hang on. I see lights. Hey, it's CHP. This is CHP. This is CHP. Okay, there's a squad car on the sidewalk here. What the hell? Okay, I guess did the backup units come back here and surprise them? 1F1 radio, be advised. I believe we're going to be code 4. I got 2 occupants down, 1 male, 1 female. Go ahead, start rolling EMS, please. I don't know where my 32s are. I think they're still in the car. Okay, sir. Sir, can you hear me? I'm going to go ahead and secure this weapon, okay? I got EMS en route, okay? Good. Ma'am, this is the California Highway Patrol, okay? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and secure this weapon from you, understand? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start EMS. I'm going to regret doing this. Alright. Alright, so we have EMS en route. We're going to go ahead and hang out here for just a minute. We have both the weapons secure. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh my goodness, it sounds like a vehicle pursuit. Alright, let's go ahead and put these weapons in the back here. Alrighty, good. Let's go talk to EMS real quick. Let them know what's going on. Hey, how y'all doing? Yep, multiple GSWs. You just kicked the shit out. You got my paperwork. Thank you so much. Hey, how you doing? You got my paperwork? Multiple GSWs? Good, good. Alright, y'all have a good one, okay? Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what just happened because that was a little weird, not going to lie. We requested a 32 backup, which, as you can see, they're here. But it looks like they might have went through that side alleyway and surprised them. Kind of a bummer they didn't stay on scene. They immediately ran back to the car. Either that or they shot him through the building. Because it took me a split second, I'll have to look back, to get in my car and move forward a little bit, and then next thing I know, they're down. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but that was a little weird. But either than that, they will be headed to the hospital. From there, they will get treatment regarding their the shots, and then from there, they will be charged for the crimes. Because unfortunately, I didn't really get an ID off of them, unfortunately, because I guarantee none of them had a weapons permit, but it is what it is. So, other than that bit of information, definitely a very interesting call. Personally, a little bit buggy. Definitely should have a little bit more commands with the AI partners. Definitely should, for sure. They should go around, come up the same entrance, and, but it is what it is. We'll go from there. But other than that, definitely a very interesting call. Either way, no one got hurt except for the occupants that were shooting at us, so that's good. So we will go ahead and pick it back up once we get into something a little bit more interesting. But hey, those sirens though, those sirens are on point. Let me tell you, that I could hear it coming over the building. That was cool. That was really, really cool. So other than that, we'll pick it back up once we get into something a little bit more interesting. Alrighty, so looks like we're gonna have a stolen plate coming back. One Apple on radio priority. Apple and be advised, 69 eastbound. It's gonna be on a white and color cargo van. Gonna have a flag on the plate. Looks like it's gonna be coming back stolen. License plate is going to be Alpha 39. 51 Tom. As it passed me, it looked like there was only one occupant in the vehicle. However, can't confirm at this time. We are going to go ahead and attempt to light him up. Alright, so we might have a vehicle pursuit here. Get ready. Apple and radio be advised, vehicle is failing to yield this time. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have a 1080 here. Apple and radio be advised, 69 eastbound. Speeds are going to be about 50. One car on the roadway. I called it. What Apple on radio be advised. Subject's gonna be brake checking. Got one car on the roadway. Speeds about 70 miles an hour. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and ride this one out a little bit, see how it goes. He's not being too reckless. I mean, he's brake checking, but he's not being too reckless. Ooh! One App on radio be advised, continuing to brake check multiple times. Haven't made contact. We're going to be going on the 4 at this time. Passing a vehicle on the right. We're going to be going 4 northbound, coming up on Codtown. Oh! One Up on radio, almost made contact with a vehicle. Still continuing on Route 4, about to pass the motel. Speeds about 80 miles an hour. Right lane, no traffic. Hey, this is a good pursuit. What are you talking about? My goodness. Oh. One App on radio be advised, making a right into Codtown. We'll be going down Codtown Drive at this time. App on radio made contact with the guardrail. Be advised, going to be on Meadow Road. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And we're going to be turning into Codtown. He's going to off-road the van. Driver, I need to see your hands. I need to see... You would do that. Go, 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 go. Apple on radio made contact. He's doing all kinds of weird things. He's already made contact with my vehicle a few times. We're going to have pedestrian traffic at this time. Be on Saltwind Road and Anchor Way. Yeah, just walk up to the pursuit, guys. That's smart. App 1 radio. Going down Anchor Way, about to pass the sheriff's office. Speeds 40, about 50 miles an hour. Moderate traffic. I'm trying to be careful because of the pedestrian traffic. My goodness. Alright, be advised, we're going to be going to Harborview Road, or Harborview Drive. Continuing to brake check. Be advised, we'll be continuing a Harborview Drive. No traffic. Speeds about 40 miles an hour. Oh! One App 1 radio. Just took out a sign. We're going to be turning down Gull Street. Oh man, these street names make everything so much easier. App 1 radio made contact with the sidewalk. App 1 had made contact. Alright, let's go ahead and try to end this. It's been going on a little bit too long. Alright, what are we doing, bud? If I could pin you up against something, that'd be great. Hey! Hey! Stop! App 1 radio, be advised, we're going to be back on Saltwater Road. Saltwind Road. Saltwater. Coming back out on standby. I gotta learn these roads. If I could push him off. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I know it's jank, but golly, we're gonna go ahead and get this guy stopped right now. There we go. We're gonna be on Meadow Road. Made contact. Attempted TVI unsuccessful. Made contact with another vehicle. Speeds 40, moderate traffic. Well, looks like we're going to be continuing on Meadow Road. Speed is going to be about 80 miles an hour. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was horrible. We're going to be stopped. Hey, I need to see your hands out the window. Driver, I need to see your hands out the window now. Is he still in the car? Oh, shit. He might have bailed. Oh, my goodness. He actually bailed out the car. Alright, so it looks like our driver bailed out of the car when I made contact with him. Oh my goodness, I have never seen that before. Okay, so we got to go ahead and be on the lookout for a individual. I don't have any indication of where he might be. Oh my goodness, he might be in this cornfield. Holy crap. I have never, unless he despawned. I didn't see him this way, so... Oh my goodness, that is insane. Okay, I think the driver despawned when I hit him. Which I have never seen that before. Alright, let's go ahead and step out. We're going to have traffic blocked off. One F1 radio, be advised. Not going to have a driver at this time. Yeah, driver's out. That's insane. What? Okay, so I don't know if this is a bug or not, because obviously I'm not getting any type of indication that the driver is fleeing like normally. Oh, the one time we need the canine and we don't have the dog. Love it. Okay, let's go ahead and check the vehicle out. One app on radio, be advised. My driver is going to be on foot. Last known area is going to be Meadow Road, 7067. I'm going to have the vehicle. However, the vehicle is going to be empty. That's insane, bro. I have never seen that happen before. Let's go ahead and check the vehicle out, see if we have anything. I'm looking around to see if he's around here, or they're around here. Oh, you would do that to me. Oh, you bastard. Okay, let's go ahead and attempt to check it, see what we got. I thought that said gun. Y'all have to make everything so confusing. Dude, that is insane. Where did he go? It was a good pursuit, too. That's the sad thing. That is the sad thing. It was such a good pursuit. Oh, this is not legit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and canvass the area for a minute. App 1 radio. Go ahead and start a tow to my location. It's going to be for a box fan. I want to canvass the area real quick because I really do think that he might be around this area. And I'm just not seeing him. There's tow. So we're just going to go ahead and check the wood line and see if maybe he's around here, maybe? So I'm not seeing anybody. So I legitimately think that he despawned. Yeah, let's go ahead and check the gas station out real quick. Because I wonder, because isn't that what most people do? They run to a gas station because they have a cell phone. Let's go ahead and see if they had an individual walk in here real quick. App 1 radio, be advised. We'll be out 6769. It's going to be at the gas station up here. Hello, how you doing? Good. Hey, my name is Trooper Wolf with the California Highway Patrol. You didn't happen to have an individual run in here in a panic, did you? Yeah, you saw us go by, right? So I attempted to pit the car out, and unfortunately he kind of slammed on the brakes, and I kind of went right past him, right? As I was making my U-turn, he wasn't in the vehicle, or they weren't in the vehicle. So just want to make sure that an individual didn't come in here in a hurry or look like they out of breath or anything like that. Okay, cool, awesome, thank you. Alrighty, so just got done speaking to the clerk. It looks like the driver is nowhere to be seen. So unfortunately, this would be considered a bug, but then a really good, that was a really cool bug. I'm not going to lie. As bad as that sounds, that is so freaking cool. Because that does happen in real life, ladies and gentlemen. You will see dash camera videos of troopers who pit cars out, and next thing you know, the driver's gone. It's happened to Arkansas. It's happened to Georgia. It's even happened to California Highway Patrol. There's footage of that. But unfortunately, this would be a bug because if the driver went on foot, you would get a little green icon kind of giving you, hey, I'm over here. But this is an unfortunate bug. It's happened to Echo a few times where he will pit a car out and the driver's just not there. Very rare. That's never happened to me. This is the first time it happened to me. But then again, that was kind of cool because you can kind of RP off of it as I just did. And that kind of, that was interesting. I like that. That was really cool. 600, make that a feature where if you pit the car out, sometimes the driver will immediately take off running and you have to search for him. The dog would be useful. Right there, that's when you deploy the dog. Obviously, if he's in the cornfield, just deploy the dog. Let the dog tackle him. Get that bite in. And if, I don't know, that's so cool. That was so cool. Attempted pit on my end. My driving is horrendous. God forgive me. But then again, that was legit. That was actually one of the coolest bugs I have dealt with, to be completely honest. So, really cool. Really cool. Unfortunate, but really cool. But other than that bit of information, let's go ahead and pick it back up once we get into something a little bit more interesting. But that was really cool, if I do say so myself. Damn, this cruiser is looking sexy. Golly, look at that thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go after this pickup truck. As it passed me, it didn't have headlights on. A little bit too dark not to be running headlights, so we are going to... Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have multiple issues with this vehicle here. App 1 radio traffic stop. When App 1 radio, be advised, my traffic stop is going to be 1962 Route 4. It's going to be on a maroon, maybe orange in color pickup truck. Unknown amount of occupants in the vehicle. No 32's name. Alright. Let's go ahead and step out and make contact with this driver. We got multiple issues, multiple flags. Looked like the reg was suspended. Insurance was expired. App 1 radio. Occupied one time. How we doing? Hey, good. Hey, my name is Trooper Wolf. I'm with the California Highway Patrol. Hey, reason for the stop is as you passing back there on Highway 4, you didn't have your headlights on, okay? It's a little bit too dark not to be running headlights, but I guess as you passed me, you kind of realized, oh, my headlights are off. Yeah, that's right. I tell you. Yeah, right as soon as the sun starts going down, go ahead and flip them bad boys on. I got you. You got your driver's license, vehicle insurance, registration? Alright, let me go ahead and take a peek at that, please. Thanks, sir. Seems legit. I'm pretty sure we have, somebody in the Discord with this same name. That's funny. Alright. Where we head to tonight? I got you. Just going for the cruise, I guess, huh? Alrighty, good, good. Nothing illegal in the vehicle to be worried about? Nothing at all? Alrighty. Let me go ahead and verify a couple of things, and we'll go from there, okay? Alright, sit tight for me. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and check a driver's license out. See what we got going on. So it looks like it's going to be an ID card. Gotta love it. Alright. Wow, that's a clean record. No wants, no warrants, no weapons permit, no traffic violations, no nothing, no nada. Alright, license plate is going to be Young 95 dash 24. I'm going to assume that's a 0. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be a O. Alright, so 95 24 O. Ocean. Alright. Alright, so now reported stolen. Color is going to be red. That's red. That is orange, if I've ever seen it. Alright, so I guess he got it repainted, I'm assuming. So, oof. Reg is going to be confirmed suspended. Insurance is going to be confirmed expired. Now reported stolen, so that's good. It is coming back in his name, but he's not supposed to be driving this vehicle. Oh, ay. Why? I love it whenever I get a clean record. We always end up finding a problem, and we end up having to tow the vehicle or something. I love it. Alrighty. App 1 radio. Be advised, go ahead and start a tow truck to my location. Final stop is going to be 1962, Highway 4. Alrighty, buddy, I got bad news for you today, okay? So, are you aware that you're not supposed to be driving? At least this vehicle? Alright, so your registration is confirmed suspended. Unknown reasons. Your insurance is expired, but your record is spotless, okay? Either way, you're not supposed to be driving this vehicle, okay? It's suspended, okay? I would love to tell you why it's suspended, probably an unpaid parking ticket, but I doubt that's the case because of the fact that your record is clear and I'm not seeing any parking tickets. So it's probably something a little bit more severe of why they would suspend, okay, maybe something, you know what I mean? Either way, today we're going to go ahead and work with you the best I possibly can. I'm not going to cite you for anything, even though I definitely could. But I am going to be towing the vehicle tonight because you're not supposed to be driving this vehicle. At all. Period. Nada. Okay? So, go ahead and do me a favor when it's safe to do so. Step out for me, okay? I'm going to go ahead and work with you the best I can, okay? Step out. Alright, appreciate it, sir. Hold on. Let me grab him. Alright, go ahead and follow me, sir. Let's go ahead and get off the highway here. Go ahead and do me a favor, stand right down here. Don't take off running or anything, okay? Because I'm being nice. I'm being nice, damn it, okay? So, like I said earlier, your registration is suspended, so I'm going to be towing the vehicle. You already answered me that there isn't anything illegal in the vehicle that I need to be worried about or anything of that nature. However, I'm going to be doing an inventory of the vehicle. Is there anything in that vehicle you need? Phone, wallet, charger, all that good stuff. There's a bag in the back. Okay, I'll grab the bag for you. Okay, nothing illegal in the bag because I'm going to be going through it. Okay, alrighty. Go ahead, do me a favor. Stand over here for me. You can stand by my car if need be. Yep, you can stand right here. Thank you, sir. Just for my safety and the fact that you're standing out here with me, nothing illegal on your person or anything. Care if I give you a quick pat down, make sure you have no weapons or anything of that nature, just so I can kind of relax. Alright, cool, awesome, appreciate it. Alright, go ahead, stand still, sir. Okay, alright, appreciate it, sir. Sit tight for me, okay? Alrighty, so very cooperative. So the registration is confirmed suspended. He's not supposed to be driving, so we are going to go ahead and do an inventory of the vehicle. Take a peek and see if we have anything concerning. Usually, whenever I do this, I usually find something concerning. That's illegal. That's illegal. I'm taking it with me. Seems legit. There it is. A fucking full-blown pizza in the passenger seat. Gotta love it. Okay, it looks like we got some type of keys back here. Let's go ahead and check these boxes out. Looks like they're going to be cigarettes, just like our last patrol. Actually. Huh? Okay, so I see they're shepherds, but I don't remember it being a cow. Let's see if it's cigarettes. Seems legit. Sir, quick question for you. Alright, so I see all these cigarettes back here. I see you got a whole boxes of shepherds, okay? Are you a distributor for the companies around here for the shepherds? You are? Okay, cool. Just want to verify that. I'm going to get hit by a car. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh. Wow, that makes sense except for the cleaning products. Gotta love it. Alright, Bubba. So, let's go ahead and talk a little bit. So I grabbed your phone, your wallet, and the bag that you requested. I didn't find anything illegal in the bag, so that's good. But here's what's going to be happening, okay? I'm going to go ahead and hand this paperwork to you. Actually, let me go ahead and print it out real quick. There we go. Sit tight. App on radio. ETA on my tow truck. Never mind, I see him. It's going the wrong way. Okay. So, once our tow truck driver arrives, he will hand me a piece of paper which will give me the full destination of your vehicle, of where it's going to be going. It's probably going to be going to the CHP impound lot until you get the registration figured out, okay? Regarding that, you've been extremely cooperative, so I'm not going to cite you for it, even though that is definitely one hefty citation, driving on suspended reg. So I'm not going to do that to you, but you got to stay up to date on that stuff, man. You got to stay up to date on it, okay? What is going on with my tow truck? Alright, so we're just going to hang out here for just a minute. We're going to wait for this tow truck to show up, and then we will go from there. I see his lights, but... oh, goodness gracious. Alright, I understand, man. I understand we all got places to be and things to do, but, you know, you got to make sure that stuff is up to date, you know? For the time being, is there anywhere I can take you so you're not staying on the side of the highway? It looks like our tow truck driver is going to be a little while. Yeah, I can take you to the gas station. That's fine. Go ahead and follow me, sir. Yeah, you're good. I already patted you down. You have no weapons or anything like that, so go ahead and have a seat. Yeah, I know it's a tight squeeze. You're a big guy. Go ahead and do me a favor. Buckle up, okay? All right. Okay, so stop this vehicle here for the driving with no headlights on. The sun was already gone, and he's driving without his headlights on. As he passed me, he turned them back on, or turned them on. But either way, he's been extremely cooperative, so we're going to go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to go ahead and tow his vehicle because the registration is suspended. He's got insurance issues. He's got all kinds of these small little issues, or well, not really small issues, but they're serious issues. We could definitely cite him for it and tow his stuff, but I really don't feel like that's necessary, so we're just going to go ahead and tow it, get it until he gets it taken care of, and he can get his vehicle out of the impound lot. But we're going to go ahead and transport him to the gas station up here and let him call his ride and all that good stuff. Oh, my God. Hey! Where's the truck? Where's the truck? You're not going to... No. Hey, where is your tow truck? Do you at least have my paperwork? Give me my paperwork. Thank you. That tow truck driver is fearless. Absolutely fearless, just to be... I am losing my mind. The tow truck's still back there. Look, they're just walking down the road like not giving two shits. Look, he walked... I'm just going to drive away and pretend I don't see anything. It seems like shit. F1 radio. F1 radio, be advised, going to be transporting one adult male to the gas station. Vehicle's been picked up. Oh! Wow, good job. Oh my goodness. WAP 1 radio. Be advised, gonna be 23 at the Rush gas station. Be advised, right here, stand by. Right here, it's going to be Port and Transit Road. I'm gonna have, looks like a small vehicle accident. Looks like a vehicle ran a stop sign, make contact with another driver. You can roll out a city PD unit or another state unit would be great. Alrighty. Alrighty, sir. Let me go ahead and grab that tow information for you. We'll go ahead and get you out and get you taken care of, okay? Alrighty. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and set that paperwork right here. Alright, buddy. You can step out for me. You grab your bag there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about this paperwork here for just a minute, okay? So... your vehicle looks like it's going to be going to, as I suspected, it's going to be going to the CHP impound lot, okay? You're going to need this paperwork in order to get your vehicle out, okay? Once you get the reg figured out and get all that suspension lifted, you can get your vehicle out, okay? Yep. Hey, I appreciate your cooperation, I really do, but, you know, a small little incident like that definitely drew attention. You driving without your headlights on. Gotta love it, right? You make sure you get that insurance figured out and get your stuff figured out, okay? All right, here's your paperwork. Hey, man, you're good to go. I appreciate it. All right, bro. Take a good one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is where we are going to go ahead and wrap up this episode featuring the California Highway Patrol. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this was definitely a pretty action-packed episode. Definitely felt like a California Highway Patrol episode, that is for sure. We had shots fired, we had vehicle pursuits, and we had traffic stops. I mean, hey, what more could you ask for? Not going to lie, though, California Highway Patrol definitely be making this Charger look super sexy. That is for sure. With that black and white paint scheme with the perfect amount of gold, just made that cruiser pop. This Charger right here is probably one of my favorite Chargers, for sure. Definitely one of my favorite departments to show off. That is for sure. It's so iconic, super sexy, definitely unique. I love every second of it, let me tell you. Hey, yo. Definitely a really good action-packed episode. I love doing these from time to time where it involves a little bit more craziness than usual. But hey, we got to for CHP, that's for sure. Hey, you can see dude sitting back there waiting on his ride to be picked up. Gotta love it. That's a good citizen right there, let me tell you. Hey, thank you guys so much for all the support y'all have been sending our way on YouTube and Discord. I really do appreciate all the kind words and feedback on the episodes. I really am glad everybody is enjoying the episodes and continuing to enjoy the episodes. It really means the world as we approach 1K. That is absolutely crazy. We are planning on revisiting California very, very, very soon as we feature another pretty popular patrol car for California Highway Patrol. So stay tuned for that. It actually already might be out by the time this episode's out. But either way, stay tuned for that one because I think y'all will enjoy that one as well. But hey, thank you guys so much. For those that did enjoy this episode, please consider liking and subscribing. For those that have any feedback, I would love to hear it in the description box down below. For those that would like to be a part of the conversation, join the pack on Discord. Love to have you. But other than that bit information, y'all are absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.